You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AfterBuzz Studios in Los Angeles, California, and streaming live on Ustream, this is AfterBuzz TV for the Real Housewives of New Jersey. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest Real Housewives news and gossip. If you'd like to buzz in on tonight's show, you can buzz us at 424-256-1729. That's 424-256-1729. And now, picking up where the show leaves off and the buzz continues, it's AfterBuzz TV for the Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Welcome to the Housewives of New Jersey, episode 12, Old Lang Syne. Tonight we're celebrating New Year's with our favorite housewives and the one, the only, the beautiful Courtney Stewart. Where you at, girl?
I'm on the phone today, and you look so lovely in the studio today.
No,
I'm sorry I can't be there.
Oh, well, you're here in spirit, honey, and we definitely have your picture up. Hair's looking good on them.
Thank you, thank you.
Of course, dolls. So our episode tonight starts out with Caroline Rules in her own little radio program, and her kids are so cute. They're like, Mom, buckle up. And that goes out to all you moms out there. Buckle up.
Caroline is the best thing in this entire episode for me on multiple occasions. Obviously, we'll get there eventually, but she's doing her thing. She's doing her thing this episode.
Oh, my gosh, that hair, though. So cute. They're like, Mom, you look like a greaser.
I'm torn. I don't know how I feel about it. I was like, well, she was trying to be a little different.
Adventurous. Venture out of her comfort zone. I love her. I wish I was one of her children.
It was her edgy version. Edgy version of herself.
Yes. Well, this episode, they start off to talk about their New Year's resolutions. And, of course, Melissa's New Year's resolution is to get along with her sister. Good luck, girl. Good luck.
I mean, are we going to jump right into the whole Melissa and Teresa and this constant mess with them?
Please, girl. Please, jump right in head first.
I'm trying, as usual. I'm annoyed. I'm so annoyed by both of them. Like, I want them both off the show.
Me too. They need to be kicked off onto their own little Jersey peninsula, along with Sammy and Ronnie. And have their own show. And
they should stay there, and they can all fight constantly about dumb stuff that nobody cares about anymore.
Exactly.
Because, I mean, Melissa claims to keep trying. Oh, I'm trying. Mm-hmm. And, like, every 5 seconds, she's behind her back saying how, I tried, and she said this to me, and now I'm upset.
I know, she's so devil's advocate.
So done with her because it's not sincere, and then I'm done with Teresa because Teresa's just being stubborn and like, I mean, I guess I should respect that she's not changing. She's like, I don't like you. I'm not going to pretend like I do, and I'm going to keep my bitchy attitude, but I'm just done with both of them.
I just feel like Teresa's holding some really petty grudges, and although there are a couple of truthful moments out of Melissa, I don't know if I am entirely buying into it.
No, and the fact that she continues to bring it up and say, like, when they're at the New Year's party.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I know, honey.
Keep pushing. She's like, it's family. I thought you were about family. It's like trick her at a party with like all these other people.
Exactly. Like, she's finally having that bright little moment where she's drunk, having a good time with her family, and then Melissa wants to bring up all that emotional, serious stuff and drag it on out.
Like, let's bond with Kathy. You need to talk to Kathy. If you love her, you talk to her. It's like, shut up.
You need to focus on your own relationship with your sister-in-law, honey, not about the cousin. Okay?
Exactly. But going back to Melissa, like, making an attempt to talk to Teresa and come over to the house. Why was Teresa like 3 hours late? And why are her kids so bad?
You know, and okay, so after she's already running 2.5 hours late, she makes a comment when she's dressing Melania. She's like, I'm the mom and you'll wear what I want. Well, really, honey, she's running you around for 2.5 hours before you made that statement.
Exactly. It's like why
those
you
clothes
didn't
should have been laid out.
Exactly.
Exactly. Those clothes should have been laid out the night before. You have 4 girls. 4 girls. Sweet goodness. God bless you.
God bless you, seriously, because that is a hot mess.
Oh, yeah, or a hot closet.
They have extensive wardrobes, all of them.
They've got all the guest accessories. I know, you know. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. She has 4 girls and she's having financial issues, so we are not judging you on your passed down Louis Vuittons.
No.
Well, then later on we see Ashley's little encounter with her grandparents, and I thought that was so cute. She needs a swift kick
for
in the butt.
everybody that has to deal with Ashley.
She is, oh my God, I was so amazed. I'm like, she is a talented artist.
She is really talented, but how much does it make you want to slap her that much more?
Because
when she's like, I just don't, I'll do something and then I get bored and I don't want anybody to tell me what to do.
No,
so
I'm an artist and I have the same problem, but then I'm old enough to check myself before I wreck myself. Like, there's a lot of good material in my book that's half done and it needs to be finished, but that's why I stick to one book. You know what I'm saying? I think when you get older,
you got a job,
you learn
girl.
how to self-motivate. Okay, believe that.
You still work and you work on your art when you want to work on your art and when you can.
And that's why it means as much as it does to me. You know what I'm saying? But I think because she has had everything handed to her along the way, and I mean, they are trying to teach her a little tough love, but I think that might contribute to her lack of self-motivation.
Yeah. What did you think, though, with her when she was supposed to do the drawings for her cousin?
Oh, I think she got exactly what she deserved. She's like, I'm not your cousin, honey. I am not your cousin. I'm your boss. Do it and do it well and do it now.
Mm-hmm.
And don't come back.
I appreciate that the cousin is trying to, like, get her in there and, like, get her to do something she actually wants to do, but showing her this is about business, girlfriend.
Okay.
Side note, when did the cousin get a store? Like, what is going on with that?
After beauty school, apparently. I'm so impressed. I am so impressed. Like, even the cousin, Lauren, her attitude has changed drastically. Like, she has direction. She knows what she wants to do. As much as she can for her age. You know what I mean?
For sure. I was like, get it, girl. I am obviously impressed.
Supporting the Manzos.
They are doing it.
Well, Grandpa was trying to tell her a little bit about self-motivation. She's saying, like, she doesn't like deadlines. We're talking about Ashley and how she doesn't like deadlines. And Grandpa was like, I'm retired and I still have deadlines. So that's just a tough cookie you're going to have to swallow. You know what I mean?
That was a great comment. And so true. But she doesn't get it.
Oh, she will.
At all.
She will. Because you can ignore the world happening around you, but it's still moving.
And it'll still happen to you eventually.
Or it'll happen without you.
And it's still happening to you when that's the case. Because you're going to be real depressed when everybody has a life and you are, like, still sitting in your mom's house.
Exactly. Oh, and we'll get to that whole bar scene. I keep jumping ahead. Got me all riled up, Courtney.
I know.
So then, talking about a little bit more about Lauren's makeup company, I think she had her S together.
Yeah, she's throwing a party. She's got media coming.
You know,
she's doing it up
in the local chateau that we've heard so much about, where all the New Jersey happens.
All the New Jersey goes down up in there.
She had a nice little plaque. Thinking about the
But
media.
I was a little bit touched and sad to hear that she is really sensitive about her appearance.
Yeah, that's something I would not peg her for. Herself. That's totally something I would not peg her for at all.
Yeah, it kind of made me sad because you could tell Caroline was like trying to encourage her against it. Like, oh, it's the new year. It's about like your attitude going in. And she's like, no, you don't look good. You don't feel good. I'm like, yeah, that's true.
Well, there's a little validity to that, though. There's a little validity to that. Like when you look good, you feel a lot better. But looking good is looking good in a potato sack. You know what I mean? It's about confidence. But yes, so moving right along to the play date.
Play date.
Melissa and Teresa's kids.
And Melissa.
Chicken cutlets. Oh my gosh. Okay, so do we think Melissa made those chicken cutlets, or were they
I think her
pre-ordered?
chicken cutlets came in a bag, and she probably popped them in the microwave. And who just cooks chicken cutlets that have like 15 kids running
What
around?
are chicken
Can
cutlets?
we get some snacks
What
with
is it? Some snack food. Okay, that's what kids want. Chicken cutlets.
They want something with it. You don't just give them chicken cutlets. Where were the fries? Where were the juice boxes? Can I get something else? She wasn't cooking. She got that out the freezer and was like, I think I know how to put these in the microwave.
Okay, don't we?
Even though she was trying to tell Teresa that she had a pork recipe.
Oh, yeah. She's like, oh yeah, which one? Which one would that be?
Yeah, and Teresa was like, we both know you don't cook, Trick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Melissa, I'm not betting she cooks. But I do appreciate that she reached out.
She tried.
She invited them over. She did try.
A little smidgen of try.
Yeah, and Teresa was definitely like headbutting her every step of the way when they were trying to have a conversation.
How much did you love when Gia asked Auntie Melissa to sing for her?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh, really? You could sing? Show us right now.
Show us right now. And Melissa's on vocal rest.
Yeah. She's like, sorry, I got my Beyonce thing going right now. Trying to keep
and
it
of
on
course,
low, about
that's
to go
what
on
Teresa
tour.
said. Who is she, Beyonce? Waiting on her next concert?
Exactly. Oh, she's like, well, I'm not going to sing for you, but come on down and see the studio.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, it's been my childhood dream.
But Teresa was definitely taking some,
Shooting
low
her
blows
down,
at her.
of course, as always. I mean, who am I to say what your childhood dream is? If you want to get out there and sing, as we see in the preview, like she gets a vocal coach and he's kicking her ass into the right tune. But if you want to do it balls to the wall, And sometimes that takes singing in front of your niece.
Yeah. And if you're going to bury the hatchet, Teresa, just shut up and be like, oh, really? I didn't know you sang. Let's hear it. Oh, you don't want to share? That's cool. And
she's like, well,
alone.
anybody can sing now.
Exactly.
Throw a little auto-tune on it. Mix it up. Scramble.
Yep. Auto-tune is everybody's new best friend.
Sad world.
It's a sad, sad world.
So Ashley sent that text. Can I bring some friends, some buddies, some shop buddies?
Can somebody just kick her?
Seriously, like if I were to ask my dad, if I were to ask my dad before I was 21, if I could have a shot at some, actually no, the Brownstone is a well-known
business.
Yeah,
that could be shut down.
Exactly. He would kick my ass, like. For just asking.
And not to mention, Trick, don't you remember you're on camera?
Exactly.
And this is your family's business, and that's how much you care?
And your cousin is the bartender. Like, just save it. Save it, honey. You got 6 months. 6 months.
She's ridiculous.
Did you ever have a fake ID when you were under 21, Court?
Did I what?
Did you ever have a fake ID or an ID that was real that said you were older than you were before you were 21?
I plead the fifth.
Oh. Bad girl. Fifth.
I don't know what any of that means.
Me either, girl.
Habla inglés.
Me either. Well, she sends out a text to invite some more ruffians, and of course, Auntie Caroline shoots that down. She's like, not happening. I'm not even going to let Jacqueline have a chance to respond. This is my party.
Good.
Leave your ruffian homies at home.
Exactly. So where they need to be.
Then Kathy gets the invite, which I thought was really nice. Go ahead, Caroline, for not hating on other people's drama.
And she was they were legitimately excited. I don't know. I mean, I don't have anything against Kathy and her crew, but I don't know. They just seem like they want to be included so bad.
But Caroline said something to the effect of, I'm not going to fight Teresa's battles. Like, I'm not going to hate somebody just because she wants me to hate them. Go ahead, Mama. Go ahead.
That's how grown-ups do it.
That's what I heard. I'm new on the job, learning as I go. But then Kathy goes to Mel's house and they get their makeup done by a makeup artist. That I don't know if that's how it is here, but when I need my makeup done, I get in that bathroom and I pull it together and do it myself.
I do it myself. And I mean, I get it. I mean, every once in a while when we're trying to do it big, we go to Mac and let them do it for us.
Hello. Yes, ma'am.
But otherwise, we're doing it ourselves. But, I mean, I just want to say no offense to the makeup artists, but I'm not that impressed with what they've pulled off.
Wow. Quite a statement. I was wondering if that was just like the style for out there.
Is it for everybody? Because everybody's got these super dark, smoky, heavy makeup
That's
eyes.
why Joe
and I remember
Giudice
he
called
said he
her
wanted
raccoon.
Kathy to be ethereal because her dress was like white and sparkly.
Oh.
I wasn't getting ethereal.
Ooh.
I was getting like scary.
That bright red lipstick.
She was doing, and she's got some strong features to begin with. So,
Oh yeah. But the last episode, she was looking good. Maybe she was just trying to like figure out a new look. Get on that Marilyn.
Just like Caroline doing the slick back.
Yeah, get on the Caroline Manzo page. Exact. Took the words out of my mouth.
Exactly.
But then she's talking mess to Kathy about Melissa wanted to give Teresa a couple of her recipes. And she offered that pork recipe, but then she didn't want it. And she was like, yeah, I want to put some pictures in my book. And then she said, well, if I wanted to be mean, I could show people what you used to look like. I'm like, for somebody who's trying to make amends, that's an
Why would you bring that up?
Awful jab.
She's shady. That's why it's not sincere, and I can't be on her team. Even though she's claiming to be trying so hard. She's shady because she should have never said that.
Exactly.
Even if it actually did happen, she shouldn't have said anything.
I miss the old cast with Dina. Even Danielle a little bit. I caught myself watching the reruns.
I kind of miss the Danielle crazy now because this is like
I hated her so much when she was on the show.
But I loved her.
Exactly.
It was just wacky and nuts.
Exactly.
This is
you just never knew what was coming.
Childish.
Heard that.
Except somebody wasn't too childish. Kathy's daughter was getting some extra love on the dance floor that her daddy was not happy about. Did you see Rich
freak out? Nobody dances with my daughter.
That was crazy. He was ready to kill that man.
Yeah, and the previews for next week, Kathy sits down. She's like, I think she's ready for the talk. There's older.
Did you see the hot picture? Like of her all sexed out?
Go ahead. Get your model on, girl. Go ahead.
And side note, if she's 16 going on 17, isn't the talk a little late?
Perhaps.
I'm thinking it's a little late. I mean, I'm pretty sure she
Fingers
already
crossed.
found her vajayjay.
Ooh. Check, please. On that note, we're going to go ahead and cut to a commercial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're listening to the AfterBuzz TV Network. Now, want to find out what the AfterBuzz is about?
Janice is a drama queen.
This is the divide that is going to carry the series.
Give us a call. 424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
It's television, and they want it to be as dramatic as possible.
I mean, it's Shakespearean.
You never know what goes on behind closed doors.
Find out why AfterBuzz TV is the #1 source for after-show content.
Now, in the eyes of Jimmy, Nucky is a villain.
424-256-1729. 424-256-1729.
I mean, who would you guys rather hear that from? Your husband or your best friend?
The wig will come out.
When the TV show is over, get your AfterBuzz on. And now, your AfterBuzz TV predictions.
Forcing us into predictions. So,
predictions.
What do you predict for the continuation of the Brownstone party next week?
Well, I'm assuming more of the same. Wah, give me a hug. Oh, I love you, but you're family. And
The drunk
I don't wanna
bromance
talk to
session.
you. But I appreciate the previews that I'm seeing about Ashley because I really would like for Jacqueline to just nut up on that girl and like pop her upside the head and walk away.
Seriously, I think that's what she might need.
Courtney, did you just say nut up on that girl?
Yeah.
Yes, but not in the gross and inappropriate way I think that you are thinking. We're discussing that.
Like, man
No.
up.
I've never heard it nut up on that girl. Well, I mean, obviously.
You've never heard that?
I've heard of it in the terms that you just said, but never in the
context?
Yeah, never in the context you're saying. Nut up on that girl.
We say that all the time when you about to go crazy on somebody. I'm about to nut up. Yeah, okay, well. I'll leave that alone.
Learn something new every day.
It's an AfterBuzz exclusive.
There you go.
There we go.
AfterBuzz TV exclusive.
Oh my God.
We'll add it to the dictionary with the rest of the ABTV words we created.
I was going to say, is it in the Urban Dictionary? Because we use that all the time.
No. I said AfterBuzz TV. We're going to create our own dictionary that the hosts use, and that will definitely
all
go
day. All day.
Sounds good.
Back to your predictions.
Back to our predictions. Yeah, I definitely hope that the drunk bromance went as well as we saw this episode, and there's no continuation next week.
Mm-hmm.
Hope there's no brawling. So I'm gonna go with Courtney on the prediction that we hope Ashley's gonna get her ass kicked by Mama Jacqueline.
Please.
Oh,
somebody
and
needs to smack her.
I predict Teresa to stay home from that vacation that Melissa invited her on. That's what I predict.
I think that's kind of weird anyway, because she's like, I'm only going to go with Caroline, and Jacqueline's like, it's a family. Yeah.
You're not gonna. It's like you're not going to get any closer to diminishing these problems unless you put some time in on it. And if your friends are there, you're not going to be spending time with your family. You're going to be kicking it with your girls.
Yeah, I think that's an X on that. She needs to not go. But one thing we didn't mention, can I just say, it was hilarious to see Juicy Joe just crunked up, tossed out drunk for this episode and just yelling profanities for no apparent reason for the entire episode.
Sure was. And did you not see the boob catch right in front of all?
Yes, and he was like, and the profanity that followed didn't even make any sense.
I know. I was like, wait a second. What did he just tell us? I can't. Oh, and I forgot to mention one thing. I'm so sorry. How dare I? But did Teresa threaten to drown a bitch? Just asking.
I think she did.
I was like, whoa, they just kicked it up.
Yeah, I think she did. I'm pretty sure she did. So, yeah, that's the crazy hot messery that still is the Housewives, and this stuff still ain't over.
No, it's not.
More weeks to go.
How many more episodes?
I thought this was the one before the season finale, but obviously that is not correct. So, I don't know.
We got a couple more left. Well, it was fun as always, doll.
As usual, so glad to be able to chat with you.
Yay.
Until next week.
Thursday.
Holla.
From producers Kevin Undergaro and Phil Svitek, engineer DJ Jesse Janity, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. If you have questions or comments, be sure to buzz us at info@AfterBuzzTV.com. And you can find us on Facebook or follow us on Twitter by searching for AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.